On to you, Capricorn. So you have the Eight of Cups, the Three of Cups, and then you Capricorns have the Three of Wands. So these three cards right here represents for you how a lot of you Capricorns are. Let me see. Let me sit back. Let me see. A lot of you Capricorns are walking away from people who are going to give you a hard time. A lot of you Capricorns are developing the mentality that you're not looking for validation, right? Per se. You're only looking for validation from a person that is high quality, a person that you can actually be in a relationship with. And that requires work, because you Capricorns are starting to wake up and understand that it's not even about seeking validation. It's not even about getting the validation, right? It's really about, yeah, you get the validation, but from your significant other, the person that you actually in a relationship with, right? Your family members that you actually have a close bond with, people that matter to you. It's not about, and you don't seek the validation. They will give it to you because they want to. And that's part of the reason why it is that I say that a lot of you Capricorns are waking up, because you Capricorns would seek validation, because one of your greatest fears is that you Capricorns want to be loved. You're afraid that you will pass on not being loved. And the thing that a lot of you Capricorns don't understand is there's a lot of people who love you. I love you. When I love Capricorns, and I've talked about this numerous times, right? Like I've talked about this numerous times. I love Capricorns because when a Capricorn's mind and their heart is in the correct place, right? When a Capricorn's mind and heart is in the correct place, you Capricorns are amazing people. You know, and I've talked about it before. Capricorn, you can tell it has a special place, because Capricorn rules the person who is the underdog, the person who is counted out from day one, the person who doesn't get the attention, doesn't get the attention, doesn't get the accolades, doesn't get the validation that they deserve, and that they've been in the dark the whole time. And those people are working, especially if they're working, they're busting their butt, right? Relationship, work, whatever it is, they're putting in the effort. They're going through the hardships every single time until they get good, until they get better, right? The Capricorn represents the average everyday working individual that literally keeps the society running, right? But it also, Capricorn also represents the average everyday worker that keeps the society running, but can also and does also have the capabilities of moving up in the ranks and moving up in the socio-economic ladder, i.e. started from the bottom, now we're here. That's a Capricorn saying. Started from the bottom, now we're here. That's a Capricorn saying. And this is exactly where it is that you Capricorns are in. You're not going to take anybody seriously that wants you to seek validation, because you Capricorns understand your power. And this is why it is that I say that you got to understand that you're better than these celebrities. Because the average everyday working person, regardless of who you are, regardless of who you into, what you into, who you into, you keep the society running. Regardless of whether it is that you know it or not, regardless of whether it is that you want to accept it and you really internalize that and understand it or not, you keep the society going. And you have all the capabilities in the world to move up. So what does this have to do with anything? It represents how you Capricorns are moving up. Three of Wands. You're moving up because you're starting to understand your value. You are the platform in your relationships. You Capricorns are the ones that usually end up giving so much more in your relationships, but you get basura, you get, I'm using Spanish, you you get garbage in return. And you Capricorns deserve so much more than just giving garbage. So much more. The Six of Pentacles and the Page of Swords represent you Capricorns, what you deserve. And this is why it is that you Capricorns are becoming more empowered over time. And it's real power. It's not like a delusion. It's because you Capricorns deserve what you should be getting for all your hard work that you put in. Is the money and a significant other that actually cares. They don't just look at you. They see you. They see into you. They see you for how valuable you are. They care about what you have to say. They actually take the time to notice you, to pay attention to your habits. So the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands right here represents how, and since that is the case, you notice, you Capricorns are beginning to notice this. This is the reason why you got the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands, right? We talk about the sixes, right? Three, right? The Three of Cups, right? The Three of Cups, Three of Wands, right? The Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. We talk about three, we talk about sixes, right? Sixes, reciprocity. The Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. And because a lot of you Capricorns understand your worth, guess what this means? This means that now you Capricorns have way more discernment, because you are out here getting to know other people and they're going to try you, and you Capricorns ain't going. Because you know what to do. You're going to win. And what I mean when I say win, I'm talking about the winning is nothing that they do that's going to try to get you Capricorns. It's a tactic to get you Capricorns to chase up on after their validation. You Capricorns are not looking for that. You don't care about chasing after their validation. You don't care. And what it's doing is the Star card, the Lovers, and the Two of Swords. It's applying pressure, because now, what is someone going to do now that you Capricorns don't particularly care about getting validation? What are they going to do? Right? The Star card, the Lovers, you have self-love. And in a way, right, on some Star card type stuff, in a way, all of the things that you Capricorns wanted as far as love has been answered in a way with yourself. Because and I'm going to say something, but a lot of you Capricorns may not like it, but I have to say it. It is what it is, right? It is a secret of Capricorn, but Capricorn is highly insecure. And it's a part of Capricorn's life experiences for you Capricorns to understand to not be insecure, because you're not trying, nor should you try, to seek other people's validation. You shouldn't care about other people's validation so much. If they like it, good. If they don't, it is what it is. You should be looking for their respect. And through the respect, you will become influential, because that's another thing that Capricorns, y'all want to be. You want to be influential, okay? Gain their respect. And then once you gain respect, you'll gain popularity. And through popularity, you'll gain influence. Right? Like my YouTube channel, people will say things like, oh, I got to see you shuffling up the cards. I don't take you seriously. All this other type of stuff. Until they started to actually see me shuffle up these cards, right? When I do one of these, right? How I take bits and pieces and parts and I shuffle it up. And then, right, I would do one of these and you would actually see it being shuffled. and I would continue to shuffle, and I'd still be able to predict some of the cards that would come out to clarify some of these cards before, minutes before it would happen. Now it's, and shuffle up the clarifying deck that I'm using for one of the cards. Now it's like, oh wow, gain their respect. And I did it from earning their respect. You get what I'm saying? And this is what it is that other people have to do with you. They have to earn your respect, Capricorn. They're not just going to come in and you Capricorns are going to automatically have high levels of respect. Yes, you Capricorns will respect them in the sense that respect their life. You know, they are a human being. Yes. But I'm talking about the extra respect, the respect that you do not have to give, that as an extension of just human basic decency. Because when people say respect or whatnot, they take it a step too far. You do have to show everybody human basic decency, respect. You do. But what they're talking about is the extra respect. There's the brownie points, the extra respect. And a lot of you Capricorns understand that people have to show you something. They have to prove that they're not just talking trash, because you Capricorns know what time it is with you. Y'all are 100. Y'all are 200. You will get to know somebody and you will show the person how serious you are. But a lot of people are just basically faking the funk. They capping. They lying. And it's because of this realization, you Capricorns are going to now kind of start to call people's bluff. Let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Lovers. Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Star card, the Queen of Swords, to clarify the Lovers. For you Capricorns, right, to clarify the Lovers, they have to look at themselves in the mirror. They have to be okay with losing you if and when they lose you because of their inactivity. They just thought that they didn't have to do anything, and you Capricorns would be okay with it. Of course you're not. And a lot of you Capricorns understand what type of time it is. Don't let people play you in that regard. You know, they're making themselves hard to get because they want to basically get you to chase up on after them. But you Capricorns are not going to be chasing. Right? Star card, you already got the Star card. The Star card already showed up, popped up. Right? You're not groveling on your knees to get other people's validation. It's their loss. Let me explain something to you. Capricorn is one of the realest zodiac signs I ever met in my life. When Capricorn wants to do something, Capricorn is going to do it. And I have the evidence to prove it. Real talk. I ain't gonna say it, but real talk. You know? So a lot of you Capricorns, a lot of other people are now really, they got the spotlight. They now, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, the spotlight is on them. They have to show how serious they are because you Capricorns are serious. The question is, are they? So that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. A lot of you Capricorns are evolving. A lot of you Capricorns are starting to understand your value. And that's scary for a person who's looking to use you. That's scary. That's something that a person does not want to happen if they're trying to use you. But it's great for you on your side But yeah, I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. I have 16,450 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Drop some comments, drop some likes. That type of stuff does help. And also come through and get the reading that way so I can most definitely keep the channel going. Appreciate it, right? And y'all really do help me keep this channel up. And I just want to say thank you. Appreciate it.